Okay, so Secret Life of Pets 2. So Secret Life of Pets was basically Toy Story with animals. And, while we're around, they do what we expect. And then the minute we're gone, they enter into these vibrant secret lives. Have you seen that YouTube thing of the cat barking at the window? Have you seen that? It's a cat and the window is going, woof, 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 woof. And then somebody walks into the room and he goes, meow. So
how much was that dog that's in the window?
The one with the waggly tail?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do hope it's for sale.
Yes.
Yet another
one for the
down
kids.
with the kids. Yeah, they love all that. They just,
I've read about it somewhere.
they love that previous century stuff. Okay, so it was fine, but it wasn't on a par with Minions, of which Chris Renaud was a co-creator. So this time, Max's world is overturned. His owners have a baby. At first, he's horrified, but then gradually comes to love the kid. Suddenly, starts to see danger everywhere, wants only to protect his kid as he sees it, because he's a dog, but it's his kid. The family take a trip to the country where they meet an old farm dog, Rooster, who is laconically voiced by Harrison Ford, who teaches him to ease up. Meanwhile, there's kind of parallel plots involving variously a Pomeranian, a tiger, a rabbit. Snowball, voiced by Kevin Hart. Here's a clip.
Let me tell you something. Anybody comes in here looking for trouble, oh, they gonna meet my partners. I'm talking about Paul and Order.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, you do know that your owner is just playing superhero, right? You're just wearing some superhero pajamas.
Ha! Tiny dog, you so naive. Point me in the direction of any animal who needs my help and stand back. What? Hell, that blow. What? What?
See, I think that's quite funny. I'm not sure whether it kind of comes across entirely on the clip. You sort of have to be watching the thing. Anyway, so Louis C.K. before, now Patton Oswalt for obvious reasons. And I generally thought that this was a step up from the original. I thought the original was fine, but I wasn't. I did feel very much like it's just Toy Story with animals. And in the case of this, firstly, the pace, I think, is rather better settled. It's more even. Secondly, the gags felt less derivative and more like they'd found their own feet and their own rhythm and their own beat. So while it's kind of incoherent in terms of, parallel plotting, it was interesting. I was doing that cinema series for BBC 4 and they're talking about the birth of parallel editing happening with the Great Train Robbery. And then, nowadays we're so used to the idea of two stories going on in parallel, but I've become kind of quite interested by how, and particularly with superhero movies, it's a very big deal. How many, balls can you keep juggling in the air at the same time? In the case of this, it chuckled along, and it's worth staying to the end because it's fun. There's gaggy stuff at the end of the thing. And it was kind of entertaining, and I actually thought that it was better than the first one, which I had failed to get with the first one what was working for people. So I thought this was generally more even and good voice performances. It's not Toy Story and it's not Inside Out and it's not any of those things, but it's a step up.